place, man.
Con.
We don't. No, we're totally against that place, man. Read.
He said, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
It's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. He's not gonna come back as a man, all right? Who people call Jesus Christ, his real name is Yahweh Shai, all right? He's not gonna meet thee as a man. He's gonna come as an angelic force with the chariots, all right? What people call UFOs. That's how the Lord's gonna make his second coming, man. Scripture say, even the eyes that even the ones that pierce him shall see him. He's gonna make a great entrance, man. And it's gonna be him killing people, man. Right along with the saints. Go ahead.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, is his name.
Right, the Lord of hosts is his name. Read.
The Holy One of
The
Israel.
Holy One of Israel. Oh, the Holy One of the world. The Holy One of Israel, man. Motherfuckers. Go ahead.
Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness. O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Right, or daughter of the Chaldeans, man. But it's talking about America, man. America, America, America. America. This bitch gonna get bombed.
Yeah.
From hell and back, man.
Amber waves of slain.
America gonna fall harder than Wendy Williams.
Yeah, it's gonna fall harder than Wendy Williams, boy.
Yeah.
God. He says, for thou.
He ain't gonna get back up like that. That bitch got back up.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get back up.
Israelite though.
Yes.
It's gonna be like, I'm back.
God. He says,
You know
for
what? And
Hey,
you know
America
what?
gonna
You know what?
overheat.
And it was symbolic to you nigga women too, man. You black bitches that love America so much, man.
Right.
All right? Because you know that she had on that Statue of Liberty.
That's right.
All right? You women, you love liberty. Your liberty is about to be taken away.
Right. That's
All right?
That's right.
Your liberty you have in this place is going to equal to death, man. All right? That's all it's going to get you. It's going to get you the sword, man. All right?
That's right.
Independence, the independent woman. Hey, man.
You're going to independently die.
Hey, man. They did everything they can to split up the home, the so-called black family. Now we see this. You should have enough brains to see that the government was all about splitting up the so-called black families, right? You know, because you get food stamps, you get these things. You can't have a man in the house. You know, you can't receive these benefits if you have a man in the house.
She's going to get her head split.
But the man don't get nothing, but the woman get the child and the money, which, you know, that's America's doing. But that was their way of putting the woman up over us.
That's right.
So to make her say, hey, I don't need you. My pappy is the white man. The government, the government is your child's father.
That's right.
You know. But now it's countless books out. What's that girl? That chick named DeGruy? She an author. She's an author. Joy DeGruy. You know, she write all kind of books, man.
She wanted to tell us about the
I think she got a book called Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome or something.
and the one about Thomas Jefferson, and the one about the experiments they did with the black women with the
Harriet. That's Harriet. I forgot her name. The book Medical Apartheid.
Medical Apartheid. Come on.
Yeah, Harriet G. Washington.
Yeah.
Yep. A book called Medical Apartheid show you how they took the so-called black woman, man, and had other black women hold her to the hospital bed. The doctors that was holding her down, they started puking and ran out the room. Then they had the so-called other black women come hold her down, man.
Yeah.
While the doctor's cutting her open to see how her intestines look like, man. See how the inside of her body look like, man.
And one of the doctors commented and was like, said something. Said, well, don't they feel pain? And the cracker said that the black woman don't feel pain like they do. So he was cutting on the women with no anesthesia, man.
And they was screaming. They was screaming and shitting on themselves or defecating on themselves. You know, and it's public knowledge.
That's right.
But who is your enemy? Us. You know, they don't look at the white man as their enemy. They look at us because you know what? They have liberty to gather abroad like a bunch of damn what's it? A bunch of them what's the word? No, ostriches, man. A bunch of them ostriches, man. Liberty to gather abroad, man. You know? And their job is to be taking care of the household, man. They want to be at the club all the goddamn time, man.
If I may agree, I just one more point.
Can't even make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man.
Scriptures roll.
Come. He says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people.
Right, he's wroth with us, Reed.
I have polluted my inheritance.
Right, so the Lord is really the one who jacked us up, man.
Yeah, he did it.
It was really him. Go ahead.
And given them into thine hand.
Go ahead.
Thou didst show them no mercy.
Man, go ahead.
Upon the ancient have thou verily heavily laid thy yoke.
Even the ancient, the old ones, man, he's putting the foot up their ass. Man.
Yeah, and indoctrinating them, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And if I may say right now, too, you got old people still, like, working strenuous labor. Like, at my job, it's labor. And we got a man there, he's 68 years old.
Yeah, my job too.
We had a lady, when I was in Terre Haute, we had a lady, she actually had a walker. She had actually worked at the place just open, retired, but then had to come back to work, got a walker.
Jake's so slaved out, you got some days like, I like working.
It's the correct woman I was working with.
Hey, they upped the age for retirement under George Bush Jr., man. They upped the age of retirement.
Yeah.
They don't give a hell about you, man.
Like the brother said, man, I got people at my job. They had to come back to work. I was like, man, what you doing work? I had to come back because the pension, I didn't sign off on the pension that they offered me. That he needed more money, so he got to work before another year, man.
That's the injustice of America.
Man, my grandmother worked till she was 70 years old, man.
Crazy.
70 years old in a restaurant frying chicken, man.
They still what you call it, Social Security money.
Yeah.
And then they invest it, and then you don't even get all that shit back, man.
Yeah. You got some more?
Con. He says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever.
Right, I'm gonna rule forever. I should be a lady forever. No, man, you a hoe. Straight.
He says, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Neither admit that you was gonna have a great destruction. Read.
Therefore hear now this, that thou art given to pleasures,
Go ahead.
that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me.
There's America, man, that dwelleth carelessly. If you notice, these people go carelessly. Walking downtown Chicago, and see how careless people are. Or just walk through the society period. Go through the mall. People are careless, man. Read. But then you go to the Middle East, them people are out there fending for their life, man. Right. Go ahead.
God,
This is a place that is given to blankets, man. Read.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
That's what they say. I says, well, neither shall I know the loss of children. Go ahead.
But these two things,
Which America is. Hey, all these people, whoever is left on the soil of America when them nuclear missiles go off, you done, man. You done, son. If you're not going, if you don't see yourself being beamed up, levitating in that day, your ass done, bro. Go ahead.
he said, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day,
Go ahead.
the loss of children,
Go ahead.
and widowhood,
And widowhood.
they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
In the Lord, He's going to perfect it. The Lord said them things are going to come upon America with perfection, which means what? He gonna do that shit, man. He gonna perfect it. He ain't gonna be 10 people that know, man. He gonna kill all these people over here. He gonna perfect it, man. He said the loss of what?
He said the loss of children,
Loss of children
and widowhood,
and widowhood.
they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
Their perfection, man. The Lord is gonna perfect that shit, man. He gonna do it into His perfection, man. And you know what the end all that's gonna end up is the nuclear missiles, man. Ain't no, you can't escape that. If you on this land, that's your ass. Your ass is grass. Go ahead, like you ain't getting around it, bro. If you here when them nuclear missiles go off, Hell, you can survive through the famine. You can survive through the race wars, the martial law. If you hear when them nuclear missiles go off, that's it, man. You can't survive that. Go ahead. Russia got missiles that can knock out 5 states. So you think you gonna survive that? Shit. Go ahead.
He said, for thy multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance.
See, back to the sorceries, for the multitude of thy sorceries and what?
He says, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Thy enchantments, read.
He says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Right, which is witchcraft. All this song is the witchcraft of America.
Thou hast said none see of me.
Right, and you say none see of me, man. All right, and another way they work their witchcraft is through their music too, man.
Yep.
All right, through their music, man. They'll get a famous person like, the perfect example. When you remember when that bitch was with Destiny's Child?
Yeah.
He had a song, Let Me Cater to You. Every woman wants to cater to their man. Took a nigga a meal. Now that bitch came out, all the single ladies and all the independent women, all the bitches want to be independent and single.
Yep.
It's miserable.
That's the multitude.
Yeah, that's
of
the
witchcraft,
yeah,
man.
multitude.
Hey,
sorceries of witchcraft.
reality TV, all you see is
That's
niggas
witchcraft.
fighting, man.
That's right.
Witchcraft. Rich niggas
and
arguing,
rich, right.
fighting with their man, fighting with each other, pouring drinks on each other, acting like a bunch of goddamn clowns, man. That's all you see. These niggas got all these monies, man, hopping in and out of limos, and they still angry, man.
No, they is idiots. They being coons.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. And you know who go and act like them? The rest of the goddamn coons.
Yeah, man.
Coons acting like coons.
Yeah.
Hey, and it's no different, man. 'Cause like the brother just said, man. Hey,
man.
the chicks on there, man. They same niggas still be in jail.
Yeah, but that's the.
And they got all this
that's
money.
the witchcraft. Esau, he pushes that shit through the TV, and people they be intrigued to act like them people, man.
Yep, and you
Like,
know,
that's
and-
something to act like.
And you know what? These parents ain't fucking being parents anymore either, man. Because back when we grew up, man, our parents led us, man. Our parents beat the shit out of us, man. You know, these people don't give a shit about this. They'll leave their kids in front of the TV and go party, man. And go party, be having sex in the alley somewhere, man. They'll leave their kids in front, man, feed their kids Pop-Tarts for dinner, man.
Hey, just like the little chick they got found in Chicago, man. Hey, they found her, man, and they couldn't find one decent picture of that girl. Every picture they put on her picture, she's dressed like a fucking harlot, man.
Yeah, that's why she got the judgment she got, man.
Whatever
Yeah,
fucking name,
Coldest
man.
Kanika, baby.
Shit.
Go ahead.
Her ass frozen, man.
Hey, we don't give a fuck about that little bitch, man.
Con.
All right? We don't give a fuck about her, because guess what? She sinned against the Lord. She was evil.
right.
She was wicked. All right? So guess what? The Lord judged her, man.
Right.
And you can't be having sympathy for these evil-ass people out there.
Right, man.
The Lord said, whoever perished being innocent. So she wasn't innocent.
And
In other
where were
words,
the
what?
righteous cut off?
In other words, guess what? The Lord wouldn't have had that judgment come upon her like that, man. In other words, hey, if she was righteous, they wouldn't even have them kind of pics.
She wouldn't even been, she wouldn't even been,
You know what I'm saying?
that's right, bro.
Guess what? She wouldn't
That's
even
right.
been in that situation.
Yeah.
It's a party, right?
I mean,
At a hotel party,
and
sucking dick.
it's multiple, and like you just said, it's multiple pictures of her, man.
But anyways,
Multiple.
man, we let's go back.
Hey,
I got something. Go ahead.
Hey, we don't care. Hey, today 27 people got killed in the church in
Oh
Texas,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It's good. Amen. Amen.
Because
guess what? You niggas in them churches praying to white Jesus. Guess what? White Jesus came in there and killed your ass today.
Yeah. 27. They said the first one was a
Did they even have a
2-year-old.
picture of the motherfucker who did it?
Nope. They ain't, I don't think they caught him yet. I think it's a manhunt.
See?
Hey, the first one that got shot was a 2-year-old, man.
Death
A
angel,
toddler, man.
It might not even catch him.
That's a message.
They probably was in there.
Message,
Jesus! Jesus! Boo, 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 boo!
White Jesus appeared. Assault rifle. White Jesus appeared with assault rifle.
Oh, cut loose on
I'm
that.
down for shit. That so accurate.
He says, for thou hast trusted.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right, so this man's rulership is only for a moment, man. Matter of fact, get that in Job too. He said appointed.
He cannot pass.
Pass the days that is appointed. Go ahead. Oh, my son. No, you gotta go, buddy. You get this.
God, he says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Uh-huh.
Thou hast said it, none seeth me.
Uh-huh.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee.
Right? It have corrupted, it have perverted thee. Because the wisdom of the so-called white man is corruption. Matter of fact, it says, somebody get in the book of Sirach, the knowledge of wickedness is not knowledge, or something like that.
Yeah.
The knowledge of wickedness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That he got, that's why the knowledge he have is corrupt like a motherfucker, bro. It makes you to just go off, man. Because his knowledge leads you to be an atheist, leads you to be a faggot, leads you, you know what I'm saying?
Not believing the Lord.
Man, it totally leads you down a way of destruction, man. That's why in the book of Songs of the Three Holy Children, he says thou deliver us to the lawless king of the earth, man. This motherfucker is lawless, man. He and the laws he have, he don't even follow his laws.
His own law, I can't.
He fucks over his own laws.
Yeah, man. Hey, he changed them according to how he feels.
He changed it right in the midst of his sentence.
Yeah.
This says this, but I'm gonna add this right here.
Yeah.
He just freestyle the laws, bro.
Yeah. And that's why it's such thing as classified. He don't give you all the information. Right. So when the law changed, you don't know shit
So
anyway.
he looking to freestyle it, man.
Yeah, man. Classified.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
classified.
We'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
After we done rigged up and got together some shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Hey, I didn't know that could happen. Well, we changed it yesterday.
This can be worse than what it is. We got to
Well,
think about this a
I
little
just
longer.
decided to change it. Because,
Yeah, man. They change the laws according to how they feel, man.
I mean, anybody tell you that it's okay to cut your penis off? Don't follow nobody.
Next group.
Shoot.
Sirach.
Go ahead, get it.
Yeah, Sirach chapter 19, verse 22, it says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
See, the knowledge of wisdom is not wisdom. All right, because the right wisdom is going to lead you to the ways of eternal life, man. It's going to lead you to righteousness, man.
Fear the Heavenly Father.
Go ahead, and they don't have that. Go ahead.
Neither at any time is counsel of sinners prudence.
Yeah, the counsel of sinners, prudence. There's no prudence with the soul. That is the counsel of sinners, man. Scripture says, the book of Thessalonians, then shall the man of sin be revealed.
Yeah.
So he ain't the way of prudence, man. He's a goddamn demon. He's a demon, man.
He just said the sin was revealed. First of all, we found out his sin, man. And
He
then
is the
up
sin.
on top of his laws, man, they increased for worse.
Give me a little
Not you know how you'll do something and you'll try to increase it for better? His laws increased to worse, man.
like, what's the name? That shit, man. No, anyways, come on, let's go into the scripture.
I got to appreciate
Now they letting go all the drug dealers. After you done locked them up for having crack cocaine, now the law done changed. Now you letting them free. All the people you locked up for pushing pounds of marijuana.
Yeah.
Now, it's legal now.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Man, this shit is unjust, man.
Yeah,
You gave
bro.
this man, God, he can spend half his damn life in jail, and not for you to make it legal.
Yeah, yeah. And if it's illegal in one state, everybody that's on the charge should be released.
Right.
That's hypocrisy. But in the state of Illinois, it's not legal, so you can't get out of jail.
And their record should be clear, man.
That's right.
This place is just confusion, man.
Yeah, man.
So you all
But they
fucked
still
up
got a
in
warrant.
here, man.
I mean, they still got no.
They can have a concert. And you know, they know good and well all them white boys be smoking weed. All in them colleges, man. Hey, Princeton, Yale, they be getting high and smoke a doobie. You know, that's all they do, man. Hey, man, want to smoke a doobie? All them senators' sons and
They
governors'
just
sons, man.
smoking, they smoking crack.
Yeah,
Crack is like smoke crack, man. They
Drink
love
crack.
crack. They love fucking crack, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, crack don't even fuck up crackers' lives, man.
That's right.
They'll work a full-time job smoking crack. They got a new car.
They the best customers.
Hey, man, they got a new car than the dealership owner.
Yeah, one thing that do fuck there is that match shit.
Go ahead.
This is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yep, so it's a set date for this devil to go down.
That's right.
Plain and simple. What we
Hey, we're not gonna be in this situation.
Isaiah 47. You got something?
Yeah, I got Revelation 18.
go Revelation 18. Finish that Isaiah.
Okay, Con. This is Isaiah 47 and 10. He says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.